What's up, everybody? Chewy89 coming at you today with another panel to play. This time we got the hood. And sorry I'm a little late today. If you hear any noise in the background, I got some work being done in the house. AC getting replaced and all that cool stuff. So forgive me for the noise in the background. But anyways, let's get to it. So it's the hood. I don't know anything about this character, like I said, when it comes to the magic side of stuff. And the Omega Level 3 podcast, my buddy Aaron, he understands this character a lot. He knows, he's read his comics. I don't. Um, from what he tells me, he's a very interesting character. His name is Robert Parkinson. Whatever. I already got his name wrong. So, I heard he's really cool. He's in the mystical arts and all this stuff. I believe he got his powers from the cloak that he's got. I guess it's from Dormammu or something like that. I'm not too sure. But anyways, let's get into it. All right, we call you Hood. And the other thing is too, I'm really interested in this character because he comes with a fig that he turns to like this creature kind of thing, and it's really really interesting. So I want to see how that works. I want to see what how that's going to be played out in this game. So let's see let's see what we can figure out today. All right, so here we go. Most of the time when people call you a hood, it's a slang term for a criminal, not an actual literal hood. Today I'm from Panel Play. He is, so he might be criminal syndicate affiliated too, which would be really cool. All right, we're taking a look at the criminal turned demonic accomplice known as for yeah, mostly by how he accessorizes his wardrobe. It's the hood. All right, cool. Parker Robbins. See, I already got his name wrong. Parker Robbins was a petty criminal until he followed up on a tip on a warehouse where he believed contained valuable. He believed contained valuables. Instead, it was abandoned apart. Instead, it was abandoned apart from some occult paraphernalia and one irritated Nasanti demon. Okay, Parker destroyed the creature and took its mystical cloak and boots, believing them to be valuable. Okay, so that's how he got his powers. So he walked into this house, killed this demon, got the hood. Okay, cool. The items endowed the two big criminals with powerful magical abilities, allowing him to rise as a dangerous crime lord and sorcerer. Yeah, my buddy was telling me that there was a storyline where he ran the criminal syndicate for a little bit, like not the criminal syndicate, but like whatever Fisk's organization was at one point. He ran it and was just basically running the crime around like New York and stuff like that, which is really really interesting. Um, Allowing him to rise as a dangerous crime lord and sorcerer, he assumed the identity of the Hood, a villain who uses powers of flight and invisibility. So he might have, who's gonna have flight and probably something else. Together, the criminals under his leadership. Under the unknown to Robbins, the true power of his cloak came from none other than the dread entity Dormammu. Yeah, so that's what I thought. I mean, the hood that he it comes from Dormammu. So basically, he's probably working for Dormammu, because of the powers that were granted him to the hood or whatever the case may be. Who uses Hood as a mortal agent, empowering Robbins with enough magical power to combat the Sorcerer Supreme Demon. That's pretty dope. That is awesome. The Hood comes to Marvel because Purgle with a whole mess of abilities and two different flavors, like Ant-Man and the Wasp before him. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, probably the demonic thing that he turns into is probably gonna work like how Ant-Man and Wasp works when they pay a power or whatever the case may be. They turn into like mini versions, and then you're placed to fig like that. That's probably what was gonna happen here. But let's see how this works. From his normal self to a much more psychotic version. Okay, they start talking about some of the stuff here, but let's get into the card here. So let's look at the card for a second. All right, so we got Hood normal. Um, Health 5, moves medium, size 2, threat 3. Okay, nice. Threat 3 character, really, really cool. 223. Ooh, a little weak on the defensive side, it looks like. Let's see if he has any defensive shenanigans. All right, so he has Hex Shot, range 3 psychic attack. Again, psychic is on the rise. But this time, this is different. I think this is the first psychic ability that I've seen has rapid fire, and that's scary. 4-die attack, range 3, no power cost. After the attack is resolved, this character gains 1 power. It's typical. Rapid fire. So the condition is you need a hit on the rapid fire. So it's not like Ancient Widow's rapid fire or anything like that. You do need a condition to get the rapid fire. It's very similar to, I believe, Mystique and I believe Domino. So you're gonna need a hit to gain a rapid fire. After this attack is resolved, this character may make it one additional hex shot. The additional attack must target the original target character. The additional attack does not have the rapid fire special rule. So yeah, so same thing. Basically, you need a hit to get it. It targets the original character. You gain a power for it. I love these attacks anyway. Gaining the 1 power for the 4-die attacks makes sense to me. It's always made sense to me. Really nice. I like it. It's range 3, nice range as well. Pretty cool stuff. It's Big Spender, Dark Lightning, which, by the way, okay, range 3, 6-die, 3 power cost. You're gonna get that really, really easily. You're probably gonna get that turn 2 and be able to pull off Dark Lightning really easily. Let's see what this does. Okay, on a wild, after this attack is resolved, choose a number of other enemy characters within 3 of the target character equal to or less than the number of wilds in the attack roll. The chosen characters suffer 1 damage. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains a shock special condition. Ooh, sick. So you don't need a condition to pull off the shock, which is really cool. And the arc is really interesting to me because it says after this attack is resolved, choose a number of other enemy characters within 3 of the character equal to or less than the number of wilds. So I mean, this is pretty crazy. You roll maybe 2 or 3 wilds, you can target 2 or 3 other models within 3 of that character, and they're all gonna suffer damage. Like, let's say for instance, there's a situation where you're doing this dark lightning attack, and from there you have like maybe 2 or 3 other characters that maybe they're like a bucket away from dying, like 1 health away from dying. This could be huge, right? This can grant, like, if you roll maybe 2 or 3 wilds or whatever the case may be, you can go ahead and daze those models if they're sitting on like a bucket, like if they're sitting on 1 health or whatever the case may be. Just do a damage, daze them, and they can't activate, and they go straight to the injury side next turn. This could be really, really cool, dangerous attack. Basically, it's gonna make you cautious of like how much damage other characters are taking. If there's certain characters within 3 of another character, you have to keep in mind, okay, if I have 1 health left remaining, I need to stay out of range 3, basically, of that other character, because he can do a dark lightning right now, daze me, and I'm gonna lose this character. It's gonna be a really bad day for me. I can see some use for this. This is a pretty decent attack. I like it. I'm a fan. Black Arts. Okay, so 3 power costs. Choose another allied character within 3 of this character. The chosen character may remove up to 3 damage. Ooh. He can heal. All right, I'm a fan. All right, hold on a minute. Choose another allied character within 3. The chosen character may remove up to 3 damage. I like him. So look, he's kind of like a support piece, right? I mean, he can do some healing for you. I like this. I don't have to depend on like that. All right, I'm a fan. If it does, the chosen character gains a bleed special condition. Okay, so there's a how can I say this? There's a side effect to this. So if you heal the character, they gain bleed. All right, cool. A character may be affected by the super only once per round. So now, keep this in mind. This is not a once per turn. It says a character can be affected by this once per round. So if you have 6 power, you can heal 2 different characters this round, which is pretty cool. So I like that. Granted, you're gonna gain bleed, but I mean, if a character's already activated or whatever the case may be, and you need to heal a couple damage off of them, and you like basically have like the hood go like, let's say for example you have 2 or 3 activations, right? Those characters take some damage. They don't die. You activate the hood, you gain your 6 power, you heal those characters for 3, and now those characters that just activated, right? They took some damage, you took that away from them, you heal them, and now they're harder to kill now, right? So that's really, really cool. That's really interesting. Invisibility Cloak. When this character is targeted by an attack or would make a dodge roll, you may use this superpower. This character uses second defense to defend or dodge. So his weak, his psychic defense is only 3, though. So he's got something similar to Magneto, but his psychic defense is just average. Okay. During the defense or dodge roll, this character adds blanks. Okay, so now we're getting there. Okay, now we're starting to make sense. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait a minute. Granted, I can use psychic defense, but it's down to 3, man. I would think his psychic defense would be like 4. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, something like that. But it's at 3, which is just average. So every time you take an attack or dodge roll, you can roll your psychic defense, which is good. It's only 2 power cost, right? So not bad. During the defense or dodge roll, this character adds blanks in its total successes. So what's great about this is there's no range. Like, for example, with martial artists, you need to be within range 2. With expert martial arts or whatever the hell that is, with that Iron Fist has, you have to be within range 3. There is no range requirement. So you go ahead, you use your psychic defense, blanks count as successes. So he's pretty tanky, right? I mean, 3 second. That's why he's 3 psychic defense. That's not bad. I'll take that, man. Blanks as successes, I'll take it. He's basically 4 out of 8. Basically 4 out of 8 on defense rolls, or maybe higher than that. I gotta look at the die, but he's pretty tanky. All right, so possessed by Nasante. I guess this is what we're gonna get into when he turns into his demon. When this character is damaged by an enemy effect, after the effect is resolved, this character may transform into Hood possessed. If this character would be dazed, before being dazed, it transforms into Hood. So if you do damage to him, damage by an enemy effect, which is key, by the way, Because as I was reading this, I was thinking, okay, maybe Dormammu with his power. No. So how it works is he has to get damaged by an enemy, and if he's dazed, he can turn into the Hood possessed. So if he's damaged, he turns into the Hood possessed. If he's dazed, he turns into the Hood possessed. So that's the way you turn into the Hood. There's no like power cost thing where you pay a power, turn into the Hood possessed. Nothing like that. Interesting. Really, really cool. So let's go to the injured side here. Nothing changes. Everything stays the same. But I wonder if he can turn back into the Hood, right? Because there's a lot of good stuff here that I like. I hope there's a way for him to go back, right? So let's go down to the second card here, which is the Hood possessed. Okay. So same thing. It looks like the same stat line. 5 health, moves medium, size 2, range 3, 223. He gets new attacks though. So range 2, Razor Talons. Physical attack. 6 dice, which is huge. That's a lot of dice. After this attack is resolved, this character gains power equal to damage though. You know what? This is how he's gonna. Okay. I have some ideas for this character. Like to me, granted, now I see why they don't have you spend power, you turn back into the hood, you turn into the possessed. Because if you can gain your power, like let's say for example, like because you notice with the Hood originally, right? His only power generation is the rapid fire hex shot, right? There's nothing equal to damage dealt. So to generate a lot of power, you need to get attacked, or you need to put off a lot of hex shots. Right, which will only net gain you if you pull out. Let's say if you pull off the rapid fire every time, he can only net gain 4 power from attacks. He'll naturally gain 1 at the start of the turn, right, and then gain 4 from that. So he can possibly get to 5 power on a turn, possibly, but there's a chance that you can miss the rapid fire, which has happened to a lot of people. So I feel like, in order for this character to generate power efficiently, he's going to have to take some damage. Take some damage, turn into the Hood, turn into the possessed, and then turn into this creature, right? And then from there, he can do Razor Talon. Okay, I'm starting to see how it works a little bit. Okay, so after this attack is resolved, gain power, damage that. Cool. On a wild, you gain bleed. Awesome. After this attack is resolved, if the target character was dazed or KO'd by the attack, this character transforms into the Hood. So they turn you into the possessed. You start your turn. You go and daze that character. You turn back. So now this is what's crazy. So now all the power that you gain from that attack, you keep, and then you turn back into the Hood, and now the Hood can start doing his things. Ah, man, this is crazy to me. This is crazy. I like how this character plays. This is crazy. Okay, so Empowered Dark Lightning. Range 3, 8 dice, 4 power cost, which basically that's not very expensive. On a wild, Empowered Arc. After this attack is resolved, choose a number of other enemy characters within 3 of the target character equal to or less than the number of wilds in the attack roll. The chosen character. Oh, damn. So you get more dice, and if you get more wilds, you do more damage. So you roll 4 wilds, right? Let's go with 2 wilds. You roll 2 wilds, right? 2 characters within 3 of that character are going to take 2 damage now instead because he's in this form. That's crazy. Oh my god. After the attack resolved, the characters gain shock, which we know. After the attack resolved, this character transfers into the Hood. So now he has another way. So with the Empowered Dark Lightning, if he just does this, he turns back into the Hood, but you spent power, right? I think the jank is, man, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Man, I'm liking this character. He has a charge. Oh my god. So now, man, he's gonna have an easy way to pull off Razor Talons. By the way, pay the power, do your raise charge, daze the character, turn to the Hood, gain all that power, and then do the Hood stuff when he's not possessed. This is nuts. This is nuts. After this attack but my concern is right now is that he's 2/2/3 on this side. He's gonna be easy to kill. So let's see if he has any like defensive tech here. So he can do a charge for 2 power, which is nuts. Demonic Resilience. When this character will suffer damage, okay, what? When this character will suffer damage from an enemy effect, reduce the amount suffered by 2 to a minimum of 1. This character is going to be hard to kill on the possessed side. Reduce it by 2? I think he's the tankiest character in the game outside of Thanos. Thanos is the tankiest for sure. He's number 2. Easily. Because remember, Thanos reduces by 1 to a minimum of 0. So he's the tankiest character in the game. This is reduced by 2 to a minimum of 1. But if you reduce 2 damage, you're blocking 2 already. My God, he's gonna survive. Like this is crazy. They really, dude, they thought about this character because if you look at the defense and everything like that, you start thinking, oh my God, this character is easy to kill. No, he's not. He's one of the tankiest characters in the game, and he's a problem on his possess side. He can gain the power if he dazes you. Turn back to the hood. Do hood. Oh my! I'm already thinking of possibilities. I love this character. Dude, the game is gonna change so much, and this is crazy. Suffer by 2 to a minimum of 1. That's amazing. That's amazing. While defending against psychic attacks, let's get to his mystic vulnerability here. So while defending against psychic attacks, this character does not add additional dice to its defense roll as a result of crits. So so he has a weakness. So if he goes against psychic attacks, he doesn't add crits basically, but they don't pop. Wait a minute. To its defense roll as a result of crits. So yeah, you're hexed basically. If this character is damaged by a psychic attack after the attack is resolved, he transforms into the hood. If this character will be dazed by psychic attack, before being dazed, he transforms into hood. So okay, mystic vulnerability, so he's vulnerable to like the psychic attacks. This is a way for him to transform into the hood if someone targets him for psychic. So there's no way around it. This is crazy to me. I'm loving this. I love this character. Man, I can't wait to play him in the Midnight Suns. I can't wait to play him in Defender. I mean, I want to play him everywhere. This character is amazing. Atomic Mass Games, you've done a really good job with the hood. The 2-2-3. See, look, I like the way. Here's what I like about the character. You gave me a weak defense stat, but you found a way to supplement for it. You found other ways, even though he has bad dice on certain attacks. You found a way for him to be tanky, to deal with it, right? So really, there's they think he has a weakness, but no, not really. He can supplement it with his superpowers or whatever the case may be. Like that is smart. That is really good. This is how you handle a character. This is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this. This is amazing. The hood, he's gonna be a great character. He's tanky as all hell. He has a really crazy. The way he works is totally new, and I love it. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts down below. Definitely let me know your thoughts about the hood. He's easily one of the best 3-pointers in the game, in my opinion. I have to do a ranking at some point. 3-pointers, he's one of the best by far, in my opinion. He's going to be sick. When he generates the power on his possessed side, he's going to go back to Parker Robbins, and then from there, he's going to use that power to heal people. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Love them. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Comment, like, dislike, subscribe to my channel. We'll have more MCP content coming up. Love the hood. Atomic Mass Games is doing a great job. Please get these models out on time. I'm waiting for Blade and Moon Knight. I'm waiting for Dormammu. I'm hoping this doesn't get pushed back too. Let's get back on track with the releases, guys. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care. Bye.